Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it's time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recaps. Um, Today we're going to be talking about Young and the Restless. So, like I said, I have been gone the past week while I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at the Rivers Casino. So this week, and I'm not going to get to General Hospital tomorrow, so sorry. But anyway, so these past 2 weeks on Young and the Restless, they've been pretty good, right? Okay, so first and foremost, we saw Reed come back. And here's the thing. Like I have grown accustomed to soaps rapidly aging people. I mean, that's how it is on soap operas. You know, is it close to reality? Probably not. But, whatever. It is what it is, right? That's like saying that you're upset that people come back from the dead or, have evil twins or things like that. I mean, those are just soap staples that just are part of the genre. Okay, so we saw Reed come back, and here's the thing about Reed. I mean, first of all, he's kind of setting the stage for Billy and Victoria to get back together, which we all know that they're going to. I mean, Billy and Victoria are like Nikki and Victor, they're always going to get back together at some point. So Reed feels more comfortable going to Billy for things as opposed to his mother. Now, his mother thinks it's because he's a guy. So she's like, you can ask your Uncle Nick if you have any questions that need, a man, or even his cousin Noah. But no, he was like, okay, yeah. But I will give Nick credit. Nick was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. I love Nick. He's like, yeah, whatever. Okay. But here's the thing, okay? So they're kind of setting the stages for, I don't know. I don't think Reed is doing anything all that crazy. He did use his mother's credit card. Sorry. For a porn membership. There we go. So he used his mother's credit card for a porn membership, and he's a little bit, I don't know. But he's 15. I mean, come on. When you're a kid, you want to figure all kinds of stuff out. When I was 15, I didn't have the internet. So it is what it is. I didn't, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to go into details of my youth, but that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal. And so he slipped a couple drinks at the family party. I mean, he didn't drive. I mean, maybe by the time he turns 16 and he gets his driver's license, he'll have developed a full-on drinking problem. But I mean, that's a little bit of a reach. I mean, I know lots of people that underage drink. So, I mean, personally, I didn't have my first drink until I was 40, but most people do drink. And the ones that do drink usually start when they're underage. So I just don't think that what he's doing is that big of a deal. I mean, the credit card thing is a big deal. If Victoria doesn't know about it, she shouldn't be paying for any porn sites, right? So that's a big deal. But other than that, but here's the thing about that, and this is what is tripping my bullshit detector, is that if you were to make an unauthorized purchase, I mean, I don't know, like, is he using all of Victoria's information on that site? And if he isn't, or if he is, don't you think she would know when she would be checking her bank account to know, what's this site to, what's this charge? So Victor had this big dinner with all his family. I thought for sure he was going to be like, look, Reed, I know exactly what you're doing. Like, I know, but that didn't happen. No one knows why. To this day, we don't really know what that was about. He said, it's because his family is so important, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. It just seems kind of odd that would happen, But it is what it is. So I keep saying that too. It is what it is. Why do I keep saying that? I need to come up with a new phrase. All right. So moving along. So Phyllis is helping Fenmore's get out of its pickle. Here's the thing about that. So Gloria, right? Gloria's back in town, and already she's back in a new storyline with Jack trying to, help Jack buy Fenmore's from Lauren. For why? Okay, I know that Gloria is a less than savory individual, but I remember her before she left. She was nothing like that. I mean, her first thing she did when she got back to town was she tried to get a job with Chelsea and Chloe, but they said no. And that was actually the best, because Sharon was like, "Didn't she have my job? Does that mean that I don't have a job?" And they were like, "Oh my God, Gloria, that'd be the worst." And she's like, "No, wait, really? Do I have a job?" It was pretty great. I fucking love Sharon. She was great. But they didn't fire Sharon, and they didn't end up taking Gloria back either. So then Gloria went her next route, which is trying to get a job from Lauren. And the reason she needs to get a job is because, her ex-husband now, went through all of her money that she got from Glowworm burning down. So Lauren was like, "No, you cannot work for me. I'm sorry." And then that's when she came up with this brilliant idea to hitch up with Jack. I mean, here's the thing about Gloria. I know she's not a newcomer, right? But they've really thrown her right into a new storyline. And it seems a little bit fast to me. Now, I could be wrong. I remember when Gloria first came on the show, she was a lot closer to how she's being played now. But I mean, she had kind of grown as a person, and she wasn't that crazy when she left. I don't know. And here's another thing too. Her Chelsea's father was the one who married Gloria and left. Jeffrey, that's his name. So why doesn't Chelsea know about this? Really? I mean, if my daughter was a huge fashion designer around the world and I had just left Gloria, I would let my daughter know, "Hey, FYI, I'm single," because maybe she might have some rich older ladies that might need helping, right? Or maybe he needs money. He should be asking his daughter, right? I mean, it just seems a little bit crazy. Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. Okay, so it kind of makes sense why she doesn't know, because the last scene that she had with Jeffrey was a big payoff scene where she gave him some money and she said, "I never want to see you again." I remember that now. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's talk about Dylan. Since we were talking about Sharon, let's talk about Sharon and Dylan. We all know Dylan is leaving the show, right? So they're ramping up to his storyline dictated departure. Well, here's the thing. So he's in Miami, and he's undercover, and he meets this chick who ends up being the second in command to the guy that he wants to bust, right? So she starts having this affair with him. He hasn't slept with her yet, but, or has he? I don't think he has. Sorry. Anyways, so he has this kind of affair with her, and he, Sharon finds out, because here's the thing. Sharon has never known exactly where he is or what he's doing, because it would compromise the integrity of the mission. God, I don't know why I'm having a difficult time thinking. Maybe I've got brain problems. I'm not even joking. Like, my nose is constantly always running, and I'm wondering if it's not snot, if it's actually brain fluid, because that happens. Brain fluid comes out of your nose sometimes, and if I don't have enough brain fluid, that would make sense, right? Anyways. So Sharon Sharon, who knows nothing, which seems a little odd to me. It might be accurate, but it seems a little strange. She found out what number Dylan was using, and she called him, and then the chick answered the phone, and she was like, "I'm sorry, I've got a wrong number." And Dylan thinks it's Christine, so he was like, "Yeah, no, that's my boss's right-hand man, just like your boss's right-hand man, right?" But then at the end of the episode, the guy is taking him somewhere not somewhere unknown. So that's suspicious. Whatever. Like I said, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll probably have the car go off a cliff or something, and then, Sharon will be, devastated. I need a haircut bad. I'm sorry. Look at that. I've got a mullet. That would be better. I'm getting a haircut. Anyways, I do want to say thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton, #YR to talk Young and the Restless. You can also hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules. Oh no, you can also hashtag GH to talk about General Hospital, because that's actually the one I'm doing next, but it won't be for a while. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, and peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.